So finally, your day has come, you handed in your notice. And that's because you got a new offer. Maybe it's going to give you more money, better scope, or just a fresh start you were always craving for. You're relieved, excited, and all ready for the new job. And then your manager calls you in. Suddenly, all of a sudden, you're being offered more money, maybe a fancier title, and a few vague promises to fix things that you're complaining about for several months. And for a second, it makes you stop and think, should I even stay? Here's something most people don't realize until it's too late. 90% of those who accept a counteroffer end up leaving anyway within their first year of retention. So before you make that call, let's walk through when a counteroffer might actually be worth considering, and more importantly, when it is not. Let me be very honest here. A counteroffer is rarely about you. It's about them, the employer, your boss, your department, the panic that they're going to get because you're leaving, because they need to find a replacement. Because replacing somebody is not so easy. It's going to be expensive. It's going to absolutely create some sort of gaps. So, offering you a raise, that's the damage control. It's absolutely not recognition, but it's more like a reactive because you resigned. And here's the uncomfortable truth of it. Once you resigned, trust takes a hit. Even if you stay, you may be seen differently as someone who might leave again. And you could get left out of new opportunities, or probably get even micromanaged even more often, or quietly sidelined. Also, let's not forget why you wanted to leave in the first place. A 15% raise from your current employer is not going to fix a toxic work culture or a dead end role, or if you already hit the glass ceiling. Write this down before you even think of accepting a counteroffer. Take a sheet of paper and write down every single reason why you started job hunting. Seriously, write them all. Burnout, no growth, poor leadership, or even lack of flexibility. And maybe you're feeling invisible, and also the commute sometimes gonna kill your time. That could also be a reason. And now ask yourself, will staying actually solve any of these problems? If not, no amount of money changes that. Four conditions that must be met before you even consider saying yes. And even one of these fails, I would say you should walk away. The first one, the job itself has to change and not just the salary. A real counteroffer should improve your role, not just your paycheck. Is it a genuine promotion, shift to a new team, a better manager if you already have a toxic one? Are there new responsibilities that are exciting you? If it's just same job but more money, it's not a solution. It's absolutely you're delaying the problem. The second one, everything must be in writing and immediate. We'll talk next quarter. We're working on your promotion. Trust me, things will get fixed and change. All of these are absolutely red flags. If your new salary, title, scope, and start date are not in writing, I don't think so you should fall for it. The third one, if the only question your manager asks is, what did the other company offer you? And that is not a conversation. That's absolutely a bidding war which is focused only on money. Money is always not the reason for many of them to leave. And here, the right conversation starts with, why did you feel the need to leave? Because if they are not addressing the root cause, nothing will really change. And the fourth one, if you have already accepted the new job, it could be verbally or in writing. I'm sorry, but it's game over. Pulling out at the last minute from the potential employer, that's absolutely a reputation hit. And you risk burning bridges not just with one company, but with an entire industry because people talk, recruiters talk to each other. If this is helping you think clearer, take a second and hit that subscribe button. And I'm already going to bring more practical, no fluff advice to help you navigate some tough decisions like the one that we're talking today. Back on the topic. So even if you stay, things will be different. Let's say the counteroffer does tick all of the reasons that you have, all of the check boxes. You might be staying, you probably be happy for now. But what happens 6 months down the line? Your manager still sees you as someone who almost walked away, especially the micromanagers. And your team might resent that you got a raise by threatening to quit. And when it's time for some sort of layoffs, you're the most expensive person and the least loyal one in their eyes. It sounds harsh, but that's the reality at the back end. And most people who stay, they end up back on LinkedIn sooner than they expected. So, what should you do? Use this 4 question filter and ask yourself, does this change your actual role, the counteroffer, and not just your pay? Is every part of the offer clearly documented? Have they addressed why you wanted to leave on first hand? And can you accept this counteroffer without burning a bridge of the potential employer? Even if one of these is a no, I would say don't stay. You started looking for a reason and you found something better. That's not a betrayal, and people leave for growth opportunities. So don't second guess your own clarity.